Power Designer repository provides a secure solution for storing and sharing your models and supporting documents. An administrator will install the repository and provide you with your credentials for connecting to it. To connect to a repository, select Repository, Connect. You define connections to repositories by creating repository definitions, which specify the data source or Power Designer proxy instance to connect to. Here I have a repository definition called simply repository. I enter my password and click OK to connect. Each time you connect, your local cache of the library of shared documents is updated. Shared models can contain standard business rules, entities, or other modeling objects that can be referenced in your models as shortcuts or replicas. The glossary model, which provides a list of standard terms to use when naming your objects, is also updated when you connect. You can, at any time, launch a synchronization of the library or glossary. Feedback from the repository is available in the output window. To browse the contents of the repository, click the Browser Repository tab. You can only see the folders and documents for which you have permission, and additional permissions are required to check documents out and to check in changes to them. The top folder, Library, and the bottom folder, Change Lists, are special folders which are always present in any repository. Library contains the shared models that are automatically pushed to you on connection. Change Lists holds changes that have been submitted and which are awaiting approval. The remaining folders organize the contents of the library. If we take a look inside Purchasing, we can see the models that are stored there. Each model shows its version number, and if we open the Project Management PDM, we can see that each object is version 2. If we open the Sales folder, we see that it contains 2 branch folders containing versions of the same models that represent the existing sales system and the future system that is under development. The branch filter box at the top of the browser allows you to display only the branches that interest you. To check out a document, right-click it and select Check Out. The model opens in the Canvas area and is added to the workspace in the Browser Local tab. I can make a change and then check my change in. Here I have write permission on the document, so I can make the change directly to the main line without creating a change list. If you only have the submit permission on a model, you can't check changes directly into the repository version. You have to create a change list, which will store the change you make until another user with the appropriate permissions approves it and integrates it into the main line to be visible to everyone else. I leave the Review Changes option selected to see the Merge window, which lets me review all my changes before applying them. I can compare my local model to the current or a previous version in the repository by right-clicking it and selecting Compare with Repository. I can merge changes from any repository version to my local model by selecting Update from Repository. Though I have write permission on this model, I can still choose to create a change list to allow a peer to review it before it is applied in the repository. I make a bigger change, This time I select New Change List, enter a comment, click OK. I can review my change list at any time. I double click it to open it. I can continue to check in further changes to the model, or check in additional documents to the change list. When I'm ready to submit my change list for review, I right-click it and select Submit. I have a final chance to enter a comment and then to submit it. After this point, I can no longer edit the change list, which will be reviewed by a colleague with the appropriate permissions. I can review the status of this and any other change lists containing models I have permission to see by opening the list of change lists. This video has provided a brief introduction to the main concepts and uses of the repository. For more information, see the Core Features Guide.